It just works. Yeah, I don't know. The USB port just is it's losing power, which is a problem because I've got all my USB ports full. But anyway, here we go. We're back, and we even have a camera and everything. You have to drive here, and then you have to turn around. Let me cook for a minute here. We can have some hydraulics. The most sensible play to start with is just... I mean, it would be sick if we could have the road go like this, and then hydraulics pulled this down to here. That would be the most elegant way to do it, but I'm not sure if we can get that done. But I'm also going to change my game name. Very sensible idea. Poly Bridge. Poly Bridge 3, thank you. And then Bridge, don't kill my vibe. Okay, so my plan number 1 is just that. And then if it could just like hydraulic. I think I got this backwards. Let me delete you. And then run it like this instead. I want you to contract at the halfway point. Okay, and obviously this is just, I mean, you need some triangles to like make it actually be able to get across. And then there must be a split joint somewhere. The split joint should be right there. Okay, give it a chance. The bridge doesn't have quite enough stability. The UPS truck's a little too heavy. It must be delivering amiibos in 2016. How would I stabilize this? Well, you know, you don't shoot the messenger. One way you can stabilize this, whoops, is just by arching her up, brother. Like, that's one way to do it. And then fill it in. Not with that, though. Can we do a quick undo? Fill it in with road, please. It's not a click and drag. It's a mere click. There you go. Arch me slightly. Just trying to make sure it'll work on the way back. I guess that's what we're testing. And then try the exact same thing. Why wouldn't it work? Any civil engineers in the call? Why wouldn't this work? Answer, it would. Okay, try it. Arches are actually overpowered. Okay, I see a potential problem here. So it doesn't actually hinge to anything when it comes down. Oh no, because I deleted the hydraulics. Whoops. There you go. Okay, run it back at double speed, please. I see the problem. I see one of many problems. This needs to attach lower. Okay, give me a minute here. Let's think about this. Obviously, that's not the play. What about this? What about this? Hang on. Listen, I know there's another way we could do it. We could also just have it drive over straight. A hydraulic pushes it up. And then there's like another road here. That's one way to do it. But it seems like it could be more fun to do it this way. Like more elegant to just have this side come down instead. Extend the hydraulic. Its maximum is 50%. And it's at 50%. So it cannot be extended. But, hang on. This seems, I'm optimistic about this. I think that one little piece of wood might not quite be strong enough to handle this. Okay, let's do it the 2 IQ way. The 2 IQ way is just That. That. Yeah. What are we going to have you connect to for hydraulics? Think about that. What if we had one, like, pull up, and then this one, like, pull down? My camera broke again? Okay. Well, the USB is kind of fried. I think we're going to go, like, we're going to go classic mode here. I'm going to have to move that to a new USB port for the next stream. We're way back in the day now. Holy cow, this feels weird. I could, like, pick my nose. That was a good one. I just got a huge booger out of my nose. You'll never see it. Now I'm eating it. Yum, 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 yum. You're not gonna make it. That's a given. I don't think bigger triangles are good enough here. So, I mean, it's begging for an arch. But can arches bend? I don't know. They start pre-bent. You know another way we could do this that might seem a little insane? What if we went trace tool, road, trace tool, and we just did this. And then that. And just let me cook for a second. If this works, we have the potential to do the funniest thing of all time. Donkey, 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 donkey. I was hoping that it would maybe be a little less steep than that. What about this? Maybe this will work? Oh, dude, it almost works! Extend them. Extend them. Okay, that's got to be a little bit of a gentler angle as well. Look, we're in a little bit of a physics sandbox here. Motherfuckers always be like, why don't you try it out for yourself and see if it works? Then you try it out for yourself and it doesn't work, and they're like, I knew that wasn't gonna work. Why didn't you say so? It's Dark Souls all over again. Okay, now that one of these. People be like, don't read any guides. Just do exactly what I say in chat. Oh, come on, come on. How about this? How about this? I've just built the same thing that broke last time. How about it says it can move, but then it opts not to. It says it can move, but then it opts not to. Okay. The other way we could get it done, straight line, upper triangles, but don't break this time. How does that strike you? Or you know what, even, give me a little arch. Like, just that much of an arch. Not made out of wood, made out of road, please. And then some of this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. This should be good enough to get you across. Beautiful. Then, delete this. You're my split joint? No, you're my split joints. Contract me 50%. It's a little unstable. It did look pretty cool, though. You're my split joint. You stay connected. Yeah. Oh! Okay, it's a matter of timing. Keep this one piece of wood there now. That 2x4's... I mean, we're asking a lot of it. You're the one that broke. What if I just made you slightly larger triangles? Close. Less contract. Oh, how about a 40% contract? Wow, that was perfect. Oh! Okay, how about a 30% contract so that when it breaks, your wheels can still cross the finish line. He's a genius. Max stress 100. Bottom 37%. Let me look at some of these GIFs. See, that's what I wanted to do. That's the way it looks in my head right here. What about this one? They drive over. Then it lowers down. That also... Why is it so easy for you, so tough for me? This one looks a little goofy. Oh, it's not goofy at all. Very clever. Okay, move on to our next one. Check the event flow. A drawbridge might need to be built in an alternative position. What the hell is going on here? 2 sailboats come through, and then 2 golf carts drive across. My question is where the hell is B? What happened to B? We got A, we got C. What happened to B? B is hydraulics. Oh, B is hydraulics. I'm thinking. You know, this is like really strong steel. There's a part of me that thinks, what if you just put the whole fucking bridge like this? And then let it go like... Just let it go. Goes all the way up and then it goes... You know what I mean? What if it goes like... We don't even connect to the red part. This is experimentation, okay? This is how you learn things. This is Bill Nye the Science Guy. You might not be familiar with that, because I'm sure most of you are homeschooled. Bill Nye the Science Guy was something... It played on television, but most people saw it in school more often when they would wheel out a television that was on its own weird cart. Now, how are you going to pick this thing up, man? Other direction. Undo that, please. The bit is that homeschooled kids are taught science? No, not even close. The bit is that Homeschooled kids don't know what Bill Nye the Science Guy is because they had a real television instead of a 13-inch CRT that you wheeled out on its own gurney. Hang on. I just realized we already have a hydraulic here. What is this thing doing? What the hell is this? It's doing nothing? It's to show you what to do? It looks like it's showing me what not to do, man. Hang on. You're right. The bridge has to start up. What do? You expand? So you're going to push this thing over. Ah! You know what we got to do? And then grab it and give it a little rotate. This thing's gonna fall over. It's gonna go, oh, you can't see my hands, right? It's gonna fall over and go dunk, 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 dunk. Yeah. Okay, undo it, and then place it back, and then put your triangles on it. And then right click it, cut it, flip it horizontal, rotate clockwise. That seems good to me. The road's on the opposite side. Let's undo that. Let's paste. Do I not have a paste? It's all right. We'll get it back. We'll cut it. Flip it. This looks right to me. And then put it on this one right here. Probably needs to be straight up. The road is still upside down. Why is this coming down backwards? Why is the road upside down? You. Get cut and then get flipped. And then get placed. But then your arches are gonna get cut. Get flipped. It's not upside down, it's the same on both sides. There's no way the underside of the road is the same as the overside of the road. You guys must be trolling. If that's the case, then why don't we just drive on the underside? So far, so good. Something went wrong. That one. Why did it? Because this collapsed. Okay. That can't take the support of this being pushed. Alright, you need better steel. One. Let me just delete this for a second. Was that there by default? I think it's good. I mean, we could do it like in 2 pieces, but I think it's just funnier to do it this way. What if we just went... And it's fine if it's longer. It only costs us more money. Can I get some auto triangulation, please? I mean, you got to think about the value this has for the GIF replay at the end. Go ahead. Okay. How about cut 1? Just in my head, this doesn't look long enough to make it, but let's see. You gotta be stronger for sure. Get cut. Guess what? You're steel now. Bro, they got the eccentric, they got the concentric, they gotta work on the eccentric. I get that it's too heavy. Arch me. Fine. Clear the map. We'll do it the copy and paste way. We'll put a piece of road like this all the way up. Not allowed to have any fun because Isaac Newton's here. I can do this. We make a little steel box. Turn off auto triangulate, please. What's auto triangulate? R. Okay. You make a little steel box. And they told me squares aren't strong. That doesn't have one. This one has one. Your steel box looks like that. And then there's a hydraulic that goes from here to here. But instead of contracting 50, it expands 50. And it's facing the wrong direction. There you go. He's done it. Then the lengths are off. You're not wrong about that. Looks more like a this, but then you're too long. Oh, you could just copy and paste, but I want to learn something. Beyond just how to copy and paste. This isn't computer programming. This is real engineering. Okay. -2. I spent 4 years in school learning how to go to Stack Overflow. Just relax, okay? We're just telling jokes. You're going to go 3 pieces up. And then triangular. With auto triangulate on. Then we're going to copy and paste because we built this. We're going to flip it horizontal. Place it right there. Guaranteed. Why is everything so green? Hey! Bottom 21%. I think it's longer than it needs to be. Let me look at these other player solutions here. Okay, that's just, they just built a nice bridge. How about you? What do you got, something cool going on here? It's exactly the same. How about you? Look at this thing. Holy cow. It's obscene. What the hell is it's got a message on top of the golf carts? Oh, man. Some complex levels need an additional layer of control for your hydraulics. This tutorial will show you how to do this using the hydraulic controller. The hydraulic controller allows you to control which hydraulics activate or stay inactive during each hydraulics phase. Let's watch what happens when we don't use the hydraulics controller. Okay. Truck goes. You can look at the phases using the eye icon. Okay, A is the blue truck, B is hydraulics, C is A boat and a green. I see. Okay. So blue makes it. Seems like everything's working out accordingly. Phase D activates all hydraulics, which will move the bridge on the right to a bad location. Ah, I see. Bonk. The hydraulic controller can fix this. Select hydraulic controller. Click on phase D. Hydraulics active in that phase are highlighted gold. Click on the hydraulic on the right to disable it. Clunk. It's really easy when they tell you what to do. We gotta be in like the top 1% for that level. Total control. The hydraulic controller lets you disable hydraulics during phases of your choice. The heck is G? Blue truck hydraulics. Boat hydraulics. Red truck hydraulics. Truck comes back. Okay, okay. Truck has to come back here. A to A is very simple. A to A just looks like that. Let's start with phase 1 here. Let's build agile. No waterfalls in my house. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I've accidentally turned on the stress indicator, which is good. Okay, now you fall down, and that's fine. Phase 2. Hydraulics. Phase 3, the boat. That's no problem. Then hydraulics. Then red truck goes to E1. Then red truck goes to goes to E1, then E2. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it all figured out here. $42,000 limit. I think I got it all figured out. Okay. Let's start here. Let's make sure this bridge actually works. We've done this before. All we need to do is make you contract like 37%. And then let me see if the bridge survives. You probably would want like a split joint here, I suppose. Try me at a 40%. That looks okay. You'd probably want it to, like, touch, but whatever. Then, you disable the hydraulics on this in phase D. Sensible. I think 50% will make it lock into place. Okay, well, you know, we'll give it a chance. Certainly seems like it. Okay, now we just got to build a drawbridge that you can actually get across first. If you make the bottom a split joint, it'll lock. Oh! Oh, it clicked in everything! Okay. Then, the world's largest arch? No, no, no. Unless... build some steel? Well, you know, step one is always going to be build a bridge. And we could just have this part and this... Oh, hang on! Let me think about this for a second. Split joint right here. It cannot reach.